I wanted to talk about something today that isn't necessarily sexy. It may seem a little bit more existential, more philosophical, but I think it's equally important. So I don't know, did you guys know about the Kevin O'Leary from Shark Tank? No. The accident that he had? It was a crash. He crashed into another boat at night and killed 2 people.
Wow.
And it's a tragedy, of course. It's really sad, and I'm sure that Kevin O'Leary is really torn up about it. The reason I talk about this, I bring it up, is because I think sometimes we're always looking for someone or something to blame. And sometimes there isn't somebody to blame. It's an unfortunate accident. It's really unfortunate. Certainly some mistakes could have been made. No one's a bad guy here. And sometimes we're looking for answers. You know what? There aren't necessarily any answers. And we're often looking for a villain, right? And we all do this, by the way. But here's the thing. It's a reflection of ourselves, politics. It's human nature. And all human beings are looking for a villain. They're looking for a boogeyman. They're looking for a scapegoat. Sometimes that's not the case, and it's an accident. Here's what I'm going to tell you. Because of that, err on the side of forgiveness. No, it's not sexy. Now, obviously, I'm a Christian, so I believe in forgiveness. It's built into the faith. Not only should you err on the side of forgiveness because it's right, because you'll probably make fewer mistakes, but it's also good for you. I can honestly say that, right, I can't think of a single person who I wouldn't forgive. I find it really hard to forgive people who don't ask for it. People who've wronged me or people who've hurt me. If they were to apologize, the easiest thing for me to do, my instinct, is to forgive. But forgive someone who doesn't even want it? Forgive someone who doesn't even think they were wrong? Ooh, that's hard. So which action is the right thing to do? Which action do you think would lead to more personal happiness, fulfillment, your own personal salvation then? And I'm not saying, by the way, that you just forgive and forget someone who actually beat your wife or raped your daughter. Of course not. There still needs to be justice. That's not what I'm saying. I'm talking about forgiveness in the sense that we go through with in our day-to-day lives, and the hate that and I don't mean hate in the anti-LGBTQ because you made an alphabet people joke, but actual hate that we harbor in our heart toward our fellow man. Let me ask you this. Why should you be principled? Why should you be consistent in your endeavors? Why should you be grateful? Because it's the right thing to do. It will also improve your life immeasurably. Often they go hand in hand. Sometimes doing the right thing is really hard in the short term. In the long term, I tend to believe that it'll improve your life. The same can be said for having a forgiving spirit. Do this. Think of someone who's pissed you off, who's wrong. You've been clinging to it. We all have them. Got them in mind? Forgive them, move on with your life. Move on to the discipline, the consistency, and taking all of the other steps that we've talked about that we know and you know will lead you to a better life and a better self. But you can't do that. You can't take those steps to improving yourself unless you get past yourself. And that starts not with forgiving yourself. You don't get past yourself and you don't improve yourself by just focusing on yourself. You get it through serving others. And you know how it starts with forgiving others. Try that. Tell me if it doesn't improve your life.